In a land filled with twisty, turny paths like a giant maze lived four friends. There were Sniff and Scurry, two little mice with the best noses ever. They loved exploring the maze, sniffing out yummy smells of all sorts, especially cheese. They were always on the lookout for something new and exciting, just like you might be when you go to a playground and want to try all the swings and slides. Then there were Hem and Haw, two little people who liked things to stay the same. They found a big pile of delicious cheese a long time ago and decided that was all they needed. They did not want to go exploring or try anything new, just like some kids might only want to play with the same toy every day. Hem and Haw felt safe and happy with their cheese, even though it wasn't the biggest or the best cheese pile in the maze. One day, something awful happened. There was a loud noise like a giant boom, and Ham and Haw's cheese pile vanished. They were so sad and confused. It was like their favorite toy suddenly disappeared. Sniff and Scurry, however, weren't surprised. They knew that cheese doesn't last forever. Just like your favorite snack might eventually get eaten, so they were already busy sniffing out new places in the maze to find more cheese, just like you might start looking for a new toy to play with if yours went missing. But Hem and Haw on the other side were grumpy and scared. They blamed everyone else for their missing cheese, just like you might get mad at your friend if they accidentally broke your toy. But as they walked through the maze with Sniff and Scurry, they started to understand something important. They realized they couldn't keep feeling sad about the missing cheese and hold on to the past. They had to be brave and keep moving forward. Just like you might keep playing even if you broke a toy, because there are always other fun things to find in the maze. As Hem and Haw explored more with Sniff and Scurry, Haw even started writing messages on the walls of the maze to help himself remember these important lessons. The first message said, "What would you do if you weren't afraid?" This message meant that Haw was starting to realize that maybe his fear of what's coming next, the unknown, was holding him back from exploring new places and finding new cheese. Another message said, "Change happens. They keep moving the cheese." This message was a reminder that things don't stay the same forever. Just like your favorite toy might eventually break or your favorite snack might be eaten. The next message said, "The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you can enjoy new cheese." This message meant that Haw was starting to understand that holding on to the sadness about his missing cheese was stopping him from finding new and maybe even better cheese. The last message Haw wrote on the wall said, "Enjoy change." This message was the hardest for Haw to write at first because he was still worried about missing his old cheese. But seeing Sniff and Scurry so happy exploring new places made him wonder if maybe change wasn't so bad after all. Even though Haw was starting to understand these important lessons, he still worried about his friend Hem. Hem was still feeling sad and scared and was not ready to adapt change, and Haw didn't want him to be left behind. Haw hoped that by writing these messages on the wall, Hem would start to understand too and maybe change his mindset about his current situation. What Hem decided to do in the end and whether he joined Haw in exploring the maze is a story for another day. We'll find out about all of that in the next book summary. So that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this book summary. And if you want to buy this book, Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson, the link will be in the description below. Go ahead and buy it. Until next time, happy reading from Books and Better.